Hey guys, and welcome back to the BSofSociety. So, let's finish up Girls Frontline in this video, shall we? Um, for the SF capture, I realized that there really aren't that many issues that I can think of at the moment. Just because, like, the main thing is that it's just a simple gotcha, you know? You can basically get 3 units at a time and you can pick from one of them. You go and capture it. Sure, you have a second rate that's basically a 25% capture that you can kind of mediate with a aid commission, but that's basically turns it into a normal gotcha system, and I don't really know the rates of it, so there you go. Maybe besides them just adding new stuff for dummy linking, because dummy linking works more like a normal unit, or not a normal unit, but you know how duplicates work in a lot of gotcha games. That's how the dummy linking is for them. Then you have enhancing, where you need a bunch of petri dishes, which is again where they just added a bunch of stuff. Basically forcing you to have to do that instead of it being like the enhancement capsules where it's optional. Besides all that, I mean, yeah, you know. Um, but in terms of the other stuff, right? Let's go over how I would fix a lot of things, that is a problem in this game, right? So for gems and tokens, obviously, I would say give us more. There is an extreme lack of it, and here's why. Okay, when you want us to do 600 pulls on a single banner, you don't get enough tokens for that. You're probably waiting about a year or two before you actually do a pull on any outfit banner, going at the normal free to play rate. And then when you finally get that that 600 pull outfit after like 500 pulls, oh sorry, all those pulls are useless now. Yeah, it's not fun. So I would say with the outfits, reduce them. Okay, 100 pulls go down to 50, 200 go down to 100, and 600 go down to 200. That seems a little bit more reasonable than the current rate it's at. Okay. Now, um, furniture should probably go down to like 5 for 4 star and 10 for 5 star, and cakes go down to 5 as well. That's a little bit more reasonable. Okay. Now, for the amount of echelons we start off with for combat and stuff, that needs to be raised, especially with the new echelon units or the new coalition units. Um, I think we should probably start off with 8 since 4 were added, right? That way, newer players are basically spending the same amount to get more echelons instead of having to spend more of their free to play currency on more echelons because you just so happen to add more, right? Um, for events, again, the rates need to be increased. Okay, when I was exaggerating the other day, I am now being serious. I ran through that stage 100+ times and finally got the 5-star unit I was going after. That is ridiculous. Players have quit gotcha games because of grind. And usually it's because of XP grind. Now we're including that. Okay? I don't think I've played a gotcha game, maybe besides Dark Summoner, which is the worst gotcha game I've played in my life, mind you. Maybe besides the artwork. Where you have to play an event for that long to get the event units. And what makes it worse is you can't even build them. As a lane, you can at least build event units, or you can get like 1 or 2 of them from the event shop. And it doesn't take that much grind. You can just do your dailies and you can get them. This is ridiculous. So, there's that, right? Especially when you're playing on hard stages, it's ridiculous. Especially when you don't have that many echelons and you don't have logistics running. Because, oh, sorry, you only get 4 echelons. God. No, I thought Girls Frontline was free-to-play friendly. How wrong I was. Especially when you have stages like that fourth stage on this current event, where it's so ridiculously difficult that even trying to have 2 echelons free, nah, good luck trying to do that. Your headquarters is likely going to get side-capped. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Oh, and then you got night missions where, yeah, you have to have a handgun in every single one of your echelons. So that way you can actually deploy more echelons. Oh, yeah, and night stages have a turn limit, and enemies move wherever they want to, because there's no command post. Add a command post, and allow at least snipers to also detect where everything is. Because, newsflash, snipers have a sniper scope and can actually see at night too. Okay, I've played Call of Duty, and you can definitely see at night. Okay? Or, at the very least, there is this thing called a night vision attachment. Any unit that has that on should be able to detect everything at night as well. Because, again, you can see when you have night vision on. Jesus. Actually, I can't remember if there's only certain units that could have that attachment, but you get the point. And for fairies, why do they have a skill limit that, where you can only use so many skills, and then you have to wait for them to recharge? Okay, the 2 facilities that give you command skill points, you start off with 50 at a maximum, and then you get 5 for every 6 hours, which means if you use them all, you have to wait 60 hours before you can play again. Now, the maximum is like 200, I believe, and I don't know what the rates are for how much it goes up. But I'm just going to assume it stays the same. 60 hours? 60 hours. You want me to wait 60 hours before I can play some more? On a game where you could theoretically play all day like I can right now, sure, you might still have repair times, but technically if you didn't have to repair, or you had unlimited quick repair tickets, you wouldn't have to wait. Oh, so since I want to use fairies, now I have to wait. Cool, thanks. I hate it. Make fairy skills usable once per echelon per deployment. Which means if you retreat your echelon so that way you can use that skill again, guess what? You lose your S rank. Oh yeah, and make S ranks actually doable. Yeah. I know I didn't cover pretty much everything in the game. I covered enough so that way you get a general idea of the game and the issues that I'm having with it. Did I actually say how I'd fix these? So the events, lowered or increased the rates and lowered the amount that you need. So 100 medals for 4-star, 200 medals for 5-star. I'd say that's good enough. And again, for costume, 50, 100, 200 respectively. Again, fairies, one skill used per echelon deployment. Increase our echelon slots that we start off with. Increase the amount of gems and tokens we get. I think that about covers it. Like I said, I didn't cover everything in the dorm because there's like pets and there's exploration and all that. No one cares, do they? There's really no issues with those either, not that I can see. So we'll leave it here. Let's talk about Arknights in the next video because I have a bunch of issues that I want to get into. Some of them kind of relate to this game too. Some of the stuff I've already talked about. So, see you guys in the next video. Later.